It's about to go down. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back. Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C-Chum, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out. Or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends are back.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.
We the worst records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song. Y'all know I've been in the gym, and now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Yes, I do. Michael Sean wears tight shirts every day. I wear tight shirts because I'm working out some. And if I wear the right size, you won't see none of my little cuts in my arms or whatever. Short sleeve tight shirts in any type of weather. People talking trans when they see me in the street.
Your shirt's so tight, we can see your heartbeat.
Man, clown me if you want, I'm sticking to my guns. And when December comes, it's gonna be fun. You can crack jokes and treat me like a jerk, but one day you'll see my six-pack right through my shirt. And even if I wanted to, I just can't stop. I just might rock an Ezekiel crop top.
Whoa.
Did I take it too far? What?
Yes.
Whoa. Good morning. I think everybody's in the building. I think Jay Blizzy's in the building. Dr. Aaron Smith, he got a box up. I think he's getting it together. He is the Takeover Legend soldier in the cold. Finally been outside. I don't want to be outside, but I got to go outside. All right. Yeah, Dr. Aaron Smith, what's good? What's popping? What's going on over there? What's going on?
Trump going down. It's a great day. You know, we're ramping up to 2026, and I saw that the doctor chick that on Cam Newton's show is actually a lesbian. I seen all these things, you know, just coming to pass. It's a good season.
Did you see that too?
It's a good season though. Like a lot of things we talked about. I'm like, I remember I clapped at her too because I got caught smoking in the comments. I went off on her and I didn't feel her. You know, I gave her the Aisha Curry treatment, but I like because time be telling, you know. So now people that was riding with her is like, maybe she's not the best advice, you know. And people who said Trump gonna be here for another 4 years and he gonna run again in 2028, ain't too many people taking them bets. It's looking like 2026. It's looking like Dr. Brian ain't even a doctor, not the one we should trust. You know, I feel like when Drake finally got exposed, you know, I talked about Drake 10 years ago and everybody bashed me and said I was stupid for supporting Meek Mill. But now Meek's about to drop a new project and Drake is a project and not in a good way.
What I say, you go from the top of the food chain to being the food. And that's what it looks like. I mean, got plenty of money. But you know, when you got that much money, your ego is everything. So yeah, I saw some headlines when I was at work, so I couldn't tap into the Dr. Bryant thing. I was like, what are they talking about? And well, we don't even know. We'll call her the lady because I don't even know if she's a doctor or I don't know. If
she was on TV. You know, you're official when you go to TV as a doctor.
They ain't saying it's about Dr. Umar. They ain't saying it's Dr. Umar. Yeah, they made him come and show his papers. They brought him to court to show his papers and everything. They made him prove it.
So yeah, I mean, you know, yeah, I'm in that relationship thing. I should have I didn't get to tap the click, and then when I got home, I was like, I totally forgotten about it till you brought it up. But I remember seeing, you know, the little headlines, whatever. Jay Blizzy, Jay Black, who was really good. That was your night last night, Jay Blizzy, Jay Black.
Good. Like I know I'm super late to this party, but people have been trying to put me onto this show, and I started watching yesterday. They 3 seasons in, and now I'm hooked. You watch Reasonable Doubt?
No, everybody's told me about Reasonable Doubt. I haven't watched.
That's the same thing with me, and I never watched it. I'm all my I think I'm on episode 5 right now of season 1. I'm all in on Reasonable Doubt. It's dope. You should watch it. But good morning, LaShawn.
What's it on? Good
It's
morning,
Hulu
everybody.
and Disney Plus. I guess they got a merger going on. So if you got Hulu or Disney Plus, you can watch both.
Unfortunately, I got both. I'm paying for both of them bitches.
Well, I think you only need one to get the other.
Yeah, I don't know how we got it. I don't know.
What up, Ashley Newman? What up, Ash Bash?
Hey,
Miss Parker.
hey,
Up. KT is up. I saw Sean was the first one. Who am I missing?
LaChawn.
You trying to say her name correctly. It's good for you, Mike. Good for you.
Jeanette
is up.
You know, shrimp fried rice, an egg roll, and a salad LaChawn. Let me get a little salad LaChawn. No, guy ain't that pawn of being pregnant. I hope you feel better. Who is pregnant?
Ashley is pregnant. Ash Bass, cousin Ash. Wow.
Cousin Ash is pregnant?
Wow, congratulations. That's what I think I just heard. Oh, cousin Ash. Wow. Who knew?
Well, damn.
I hope he knew.
Wait, I hope he knew, right? Yeah, let me put the link out just in case she want to come on and get all her congratulations.
Y'all women better get a baby shower popping. Ash back, cousin Ash.
She got big dash.
Cousin Ash.
Ash is pregnant with twins. Dang, okay.
She's pregnant with twins?
Twins. She got 2 coming through.
Wow. Welcome.
Wow. Okay, Ash Bash.
She got double.
She got big dash.
Afro Queen, what up, DMV? What up, Nikki?
We're gonna have an addition to the Takeover Legend community. Wait, y'all got 2 baby showers.
I heard there's 2 in there.
Wow.
We should do your gender reveal on here, Ash. We should do something special for your gender reveal, and then we have a baby shower.
A gender reveal. Here,
There you go, please.
That would be a Takeover Legend field trip for your ass if we go out and we do the gender reveal. When do you find out? How long does it take before you find out? What
dudes?
What appointment did we go to when I found out it was the twins?
I'm gonna say 12 weeks. You should know by what's that? 4 months?
Yeah, she was like, I see another one. Oh, you got 2. Oh, let's see if we can find another one. I said, bitch, you gonna put that paddle down? I used to put that damn paddle down.
She confirmed she pregnant with twins. She gave it down. Okay, Mike, I'm playing, Mike. I don't know. I'm just talking crap. I like messing with Ash. I thought
you was pregnant. I thought you were ready to go.
I think she is though. I think I saw him get caught up on these comments.
I'm about to say somebody said something about
congratulations. Something about glass over there.
I'll be playing around just trying to put that on the She Was Jackie C. Now I don't know who they talking about now. Reasonable Doubts is really good. Yes, LaChawn, I'm all in on Reasonable Doubt. It's good. I'm all in. Good morning, Karen Hawkins, Miss Hawkins.
Karen Hawkins is back in the building. Is that
the pastor or the bishop?
I think that's the pastor, bishop, deacon. I don't know. She does something.
She get tired. You gotta pay her.
Take her tithes here, Miss Hawkins, the first of the month, first Friday of the month. Just pastor. I'm the pastor for my church.
Good morning, Queen Born Lady. I think your order went out yesterday. Shout out to Queen Born, keeping Lady Q busy. I appreciate the business.
Queen Born.
She said we late, so she really is pregnant. See, she really is.
The only one's late. You was late for a while. You was the only one's late.
Yeah, if I say, obviously.
That's exciting.
Somebody else was late.
I ain't gonna talk crap yet.
Go ahead, girl. Go ahead.
You was late first.
Put your leg out. I guess she was. I'm
Go ahead, girl. Make it happen.
You was late before us.
Oh, look, Asha was there. Oh, it's been a month now.
Where was we at?
Where have you been? We've been right here. Well, y'all don't want us to congratulate. We didn't know.
Listen to comments. We've been over here listening.
It makes sense with some of the comments when she be snapping or moody, like some of the things.
Oh, that's what it is. Oh, you've been going through it. Oh, that's where all that sharp stuff comes from.
It'd be like, oh, that's why.
No, it's going to be a matter of minutes. It's a matter of minutes before Jay Black starts the inappropriate questions. I'm going to let you know. He's waiting.
Trust me, it was circulating. I said, no, be nice. I know. I do have questions, but no.
You know who the daddy is? Do you know who the daddy is?
Are you 100% sure?
Are you 100% sure? Or are you playing spades? Is they are possible? Congratulations. Every edition is a blessing. Everyone.
We all been. Sorry, Nikki, we late.
What is it? Raining out there, Doc?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I heard it come down.
Oh, that'd be good. That's
Reasonable Doubt is the show to watch. See, Mike, like I said, I started season 1. I'm in. This
is the problem. It's on Hulu, no matter what streaming system. This is the problem I have. I have commitment issues. And there are so many shows that you start. Like I just watched a show that I shouldn't have watched. I'm watching a show called Sneaky Peek. Sneaky Pete's Pete. It's hard for me to start. Like I want to watching like 12 trailers and I can't start. I just sit there. And
once you watch the first episode of Reasonable Doubt, you'll be all right. And what's creative about it is based like all of the titles of every episode is named after Jay-Z songs. So the first
I knew that. Like I knew that. I had known that. And we super late to Reasonable Doubt. We're more late to Reasonable Doubt than we are to Asha being pregnant.
Yeah. Not Asha. Now you putting that on Asha.
Asha, my bad. Ash, cousin Ash. No, Asha, my bad.
I said when you hit 45, 50, don't put that on.
Asha, boo. That was a Freudian slip. You
can find her early, so like 4 months. So you already know what you having, or you on one time?
2 boys, 2 girls, a boy and a girl. Hold up. I heard a baby. Hold up.
They kept you out the loop, Jeanette. You late, Jeanette. They knew months ago. What are you talking about? That's why she didn't come to the movie screening, because she was swollen in the colon.
They took you out the text thread. Damn, Jeanette. Yeah, they so confused. Morning, Craig. Okay.
Well, Craig said you need a Cadillac stroller. I don't think people do that no more, Craig. Ain't that stupid? Do people waste money on like those strollers?
I'm sure they do. I'm positive they do.
I don't know if that's financially smart.
I'm positive they do. I spent a whole bunch of money on them damn car seats.
I said, welcome to the club. Welcome to the Mommy Club.
Ashley Noon said, welcome. Come on in. Come on in. You know, these two are scattered. We just didn't know.
Jeanette didn't know. Miss Clark didn't know.
Miss Clark didn't know too either. I
know Katie ain't know.
Katie ain't know. Cousin Ash was pregnant with twins. They ain't know.
Triplets.
That's what that lady when she was putting that gel on Stacy's stomach and she found out the 2. She was trying to look for another one. Put that pedal down. I'm unemployed. Y'all are crazy. I don't be here snapping. Who you lying to? Who you want to lie to? You know it's document.
Miss Hawkins said, "See, Mike, you got to get down with the get down." Like I said, it took me till yesterday.
The pastor watching Reasonable Doubt. The pastor's like,
with all them sex scenes, pastor.
I mean, sex is natural. I mean, were they married? Were the people married?
Technically, they're married, but taking a break. And Lady Q told me, "Don't you try that break stuff. You know I don't play break." I said, "Lady Q, maybe I should take a break." I was just playing, like. And then she went in with the whole.
Let me tell y'all something. If you take a break with me, you are giving me the free pass. You can't check me when we take a break. We take a break. Guess what? I'm breaking something off. Like we take a break. Don't think I'm just sitting around waiting.
I'm gonna break you.
Well, you're supposed to use that time apart to gather yourself.
Yes, I am gathering myself.
Person, but that can taint your judgment if you're smashing somebody else. Now you're not fully.
She got Dick Dash.
Yeah, let me put me on break time. Y'all already talking about it's weeks ago having a baby shower. OMG, young timers. Why are we young timers? We're Ash Tuesday is coming, but you already know. Wow, y'all starting already. Let's have some fun today. Sneaky Pete is good. Yeah, I've been watching Sneaky Pete. It's not bad. Craig, guys don't feel bad. I didn't know either. Yeah, we don't feel bad. We're doing a lot up in here. Watch all her fault on Peacock. I'm not adding. I had Peacock. I removed Peacock. I'm not adding another 10, 15, 20, whatever it is. Oh no, Rain. I don't want to come home to that shit. Come home.
She don't want to come outside. Wait.
Put a comment. She said she don't want to come home.
Oh wait, she's locked up. I think she got locked up, didn't she? Didn't Nikki get locked up? I thought I saw something. They was like, yo, they got
How's
Nikki.
she watching?
Maybe I'm bugging. Maybe I'm bugging. I might be
locked
bugging.
up for what?
Nikki, it could be anything.
I don't want to come home to that shit. What the fuck? Where are you at?
Yeah, you Ghislaine Maxwell. What jail is better than Rain? I'd prefer Rain any day.
Yeah, I love coming out in the rain. I was like, it makes you appreciate.
I want to
everything.
go outside in the rain.
You're like, this rain ain't never felt so good in my life.
Dancing in the rain. Yeah.
Ash, I can't confirm that Ash Bash is pregnant with twins. I was just playing. I didn't know she was really pregnant. So I don't know if she really got twins or not. So I don't know if she's in the twin club. Ash, let us know and share with us.
We playing way too much.
Because Mike done went up to triplets. All right.
There
she go. She's not having twins. Okay.
Oh, you having a single.
We just do another baby in the woman. We do a whole another baby in the woman.
You still ain't answer that question. Do you know who the father is? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm playing.
I'm not playing. She got a couple of them out there. I know her roster. She tried to settle down with the one. I remember telling the stories over the years.
This is the only time guys be celebrating pregnancy when they know they have nothing to do with it.
Ain't got nothing to do with it.
Wow, it's a blessing.
It's such a blessing, right?
Every child is a blessing.
Let somebody text Mike. I think I'm pregnant and it's yours.
All right. What? I'm like, you sure?
I'm sure it's not.
I'm sure it's not now. I'm like, nah, that's wishful thinking, girl.
Wrong number.
Wrong number. Who this?
That's another good feeling when you know you ain't got nothing to do with it and they trying to blame you. What are you talking about? Like,
let's have a baby naming contest.
Naming contest. Wow. All right. Well, I mean,
I don't even know all the names nowadays.
Congratulations. Name
don't do free. No old sounding name.
Like Marquez.
Montez.
Montez.
I like Montez.
I couldn't hear through all that slamming. Okay, Montez.
I don't know.
They had while on the break they got pregnant. See, Mike LaShawn was saying you don't do having sex when you're on a break. You can't be knocking other chicks down because then they end up pregnant. And look what happened.
That's what happens. You wanted a break. You needed time to yourself. Well, now you're back here, and we got some other situations. Nikki did not get locked up. I hope she didn't.
I saw.
Whose house is she at? She don't want to come home to that. Where are you at? Where are you sleeping over at, Nick? That's if the person's next to you, I asked, where are you sleeping at? They all got people pregnant in jail.
We assigning life stories to people that they do.
She with Akon, and they won't let her out.
So what the hell? I need to know where Nikki at.
Oh, I think Jeanette sending me pictures of Nikki getting out of jail. Wait. Oh, it's baby names. Oh, okay. I thought my sister had that.
All right, let Mike worried about how you watching and not what happened to you, Nikki. No, once we know, I mean, obviously she ain't being held hostage nowhere. She watching the show and putting comments up. J Black making up all kinds of stuff.
I'm just having fun this morning. I'm just having fun. I'm not sure. Oh, she's in Orlando. Okay.
Oh, you're in Orlando. Oh, that's right. That's right. You did tell me that. Yeah, you did tell me. Yeah.
I saw they got Nikki though, but okay. All right.
So real quick, I was at work. This is what I don't like the bullshit. Every 3 months or 4 months, whatever the schedule is, somebody from headquarters from UPS comes to check out the UPS franchises, right? And everybody want to act different. Like everybody want to be on the P's and Q's. Act the way you normally act. If you can't act the way you normally act when they not here, that means that we ain't been doing our job. I'm doing the same thing I normally do. Y'all nitpicking the shit out of stuff. I'm not changing nothing. I do what I do. I don't know what I can't stand when people put this facade. Like it even happens in regular life when a certain person comes into a circle and everybody wants to change how they talk or the conversation. No, we having the same conversation with whoever walks in. Y'all hiding plants and shit, and y'all. One person was like, and I got love for these people. Can you move your coffee? What? You're not allowed to drink coffee at the job? What the fuck? Where do you want to put the coffee at? I don't know if it's supposed to be there. It's the cubby hole. It's our fake ass break room. That's where it's at. I got. It's cold outside, right? I got a white thermal under my short sleeve. It could only be black. What are we talking about? I was like, I can't. No, it irked me in a way, and I know it shouldn't have, because they were just trying to pass. They're trying to pass whatever review that has to happen or whatever like that. And that just bothers me in general. In general, it bothers me when people act different in certain situations. That's why I love people who stay exactly the same in every circumstance. And I ain't gonna lie, I code switch sometimes, and I get mad at myself. But this shit irritated my soul. And the funny thing is, the lady got there at 12:40. I get off for lunch at 12:30. So I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm out of here anyway. Jail, I damn near choked on my Red Bull. Can y'all imagine me in jail with my wheelchair? I don't know.
Yeah, they got to. And I saw the pastor said the sex scenes ain't that bad in Reasonable Doubt. I think it was episode 3.
That's my type of pastor right there.
Outside of the lady with her little vibrator in the shower, self-pleasing herself. But it was a scene where she walks in the door and the dude presses her up against the wall, lifts up her skirt and her leg in the air and goes to town. While she's standing up and I'm like, that's not raunchy for a pastor to be watching. Come on, pastor.
You saying a pastor can't watch it?
That would seem weird. Like those type of sex scenes with I don't know. I just don't look at when I look at somebody's
father. You was watching it. You somebody's father. You was over there.
And actually, I muted it because it was I damn sure muted it. And I tried to fast forward, then I messed up last time, and I just said, and it took a while to get the rewind fast. But either way, I just muted it because I was like, this is ridiculous. I got people in this house. I can't watch stuff like this.
No, I hate that, dog. You know what I hated the most? You know what was my biggest pet peeve? Taking my kids to see Sinners. And the scene where he goes down. Why would you go down on somebody like in the 1930s? That is a very
and you sit next to your daughter in the movie theater.
Yeah, what are we doing? And all I'm thinking about is the hygiene. It is hot outside, and you decide you try and make that romantic.
The pastor says she put her hands over her eyes.
There you go, Pastor. There you go, Pastor.
So I see what's going on here.
Let me stick on the Sinners thing. That was an unnecessary scene. That was a very that was y'all trying to just make some pervert over there. We ain't need that scene. She wasn't always a pastor. Like when Mama would answer the phone and be real nice. Yeah, when Mama would answer the phone. Back to my point, when Mama answered the phone, even I ain't never called my mom. I call her mom. And my mom was nice, but you try and act like wasn't nothing going on, like you just go up somebody's head or something like that. So what up, Teresa? Right, Asha? Nothing but yes, I agree. The sex scenes can be like the center sex scene didn't make any sense. Like I'm a big freak on hygiene. Y'all could have just went to a room, y'all could have kissed, and y'all could have this whole Michael B. Jordan had to go down and do what? I was like, what the fuck?
But a lot of parents do watch.
Sammy's character did that. Sammy.
Yeah, well, Sammy's character.
Not Michael B. Jordan. Not Smoking Stack.
No. Well, whatever. Sammy did it.
But some think it's okay if y'all watch sex scenes with your kids in the movies or on the TV, and y'all just don't fast forward or mute. It's not awkward, so I guess it's okay for y'all. So a lot of people
it's awkward, but you got to be the one. Go ahead. You got to be the one that has to do. Like one time we were watching a movie and there was a gay scene and the two dudes was getting passionate. I went to fast forward. The girl's like, why are you fast forwarding that? You ain't fast forwarding none of the other kisses. I was like, fuck, now I gotta explain that I'm uncomfortable.
Two guys kissing is different than two girls kissing. It just feels
and I'm not getting into that. I just said you right, and I'm not getting into that because then it gets
with the kids. It is weird.
It's weird.
So what are you doing? You're in the movie theater. You act like
how old can the kids be before you let it play? Because if your kids are in their 20s, you really look crazy fast forwarding.
I don't think it can ever be.
Yeah, but you look crazy fast forwarding when your kid is like 21, 20. I started 19. You look at it. Everybody's like, Dad, what are we doing? You're fast forwarding the sex scenes at 19.
25, 30. That's still weird.
It's still weird.
It still feels weird. I can't.
And Jeanette, aren't your kids kind of old? Aren't Jeanette's kids older?
Yeah. 40. My niece just turned 40. Yeah.
Like if I'm in the room with my mom, I'd rather fast forward.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather fast forward. That's a good question. What do you do when a sex scene comes out? I didn't watch movies that my children couldn't watch with me. Sometimes they just be throwing a random sex scene for no obvious reason and not even pertaining to the movie, just for salaciousness. Yes, I get it. The grandkids. Oh, the grandkids. Yeah. I still do it too. Fast forward.
Fast forward to mute. Yes.
Yeah, but I'm saying they in the room. I'm not saying you trying to watch it on the low. I'm saying they in the room. I can't stand when a sex scene come out of nowhere and you got the TV. What just happened? My sons are 22 and 30. I don't watch sex scenes with them. I get it. I get it. But if you're in a movie theater and you're watching a movie, you watching Sinners, you can't fast forward. What you gonna do? Go get some popcorn?
Yeah, you try. I'll be right back.
I'll be right back. Tell me when he doesn't eat that coochie. somebody text me when he doesn't eat the coochie. This is ridiculous.
I'm so awkward. Let me know when you finish. Somebody let me know.
The movie when we went to see Sinners, it was me, all the girls, and Stacy. When that scene came on, I couldn't even look over to Stacy. I was like, you know why we uncomfortable, right? Like, let me go get this popcorn.
That could have ignited something with you.
Nah, she was on the other side.
You were sitting next to one of your daughters, not next
I was sitting on the aisle. So she winds up sitting with.
Look at you being a protector, making sure everybody's safe. So you on the end, and then it's the girls, and then Stacey on the other end.
Well, thank you for calling me to protect. I do it because I like to use the bathroom. But thank you for calling me. Thank you for calling me to protect.
You too much credit. I'm like, okay, dope. He got everybody locked in. I'm here on the end. I'm like, nah, I just closer to the restroom.
I'm just closer to right. I like going to get my popcorn and hot dog and the pretzel bites.
That's when I don't want to say excuse me to nobody. I can just get up and go.
Yeah, here come Miss Clark. Here come Miss Clark. Sex is natural. Do we fast forward past the violent scenes? I'm not uncomfortable watching sex scenes with my kids. Well, good for you, because I'm okay with watching somebody get their head blown off in front of my kids. But I'm not
that is different. Not the young kids with that. I don't like the young kids watching The Power and back in the day, or the Ghost, those shows, and all the shows with BMF and all that. When somebody getting that's a difference. That's too violent.
I watch Scarface with my kids. What are you talking about?
That's different. Older kids,
under 40. Where did the time go?
My oldest niece is 40. Yeah. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Sinners. It's good, Pastor Hawkins. Though, if you have kids, I don't know if you do it now. If you don't take the kids, don't take the kids. Go watch that on stream on your own. Stream on your own, because there's one scene where he meets his old girl from back in the day, and next thing you know, geez Louise.
Jeanette was asking Ash, who is she having? She don't want to tell us.
She don't want to tell us.
She's pregnant with a baby. That's all she wanted. She want to make sure the baby's healthy. She don't want to tell us the sex of the baby. She don't want to tell us the names. Jeanette sending me all these names.
Well, the culture we living in now. Well, that gender, they don't. You're not going to know that
gender neutral until they come out until they decide what they want to be.
Decide that like 10 years old is gender assignments. Oh, that
reminds me of what I just saw. I saw this online. This girl was breaking down. Do you know the difference between a stud, a dyke, and a stem, Mike?
I don't know a stem. I don't know a stem.
She gonna break it down.
The difference between a stud, a dyke, and a stem. So we're gonna start off with stud. I'm a stud, y'all. Studs are very well aware that they're women, but we like to put on masculine clothes. Most studs be pretty. We on the pretty side. We like to get lineups. You know what I'm saying? We be fly shit. But at the end of the day, we know we women though. You know what I'm saying? Nah, dyke, they might just beat your ass. They might just really do that. Body slam you. They up against everything. They up against going against a grown 6-7 foot man. They be sagging. They want their girlfriend's son to call them daddy. All type of weird shit. A dyke, they like very hardcore. And now a stem?
Yeah, what's a stem?
They more on the girly side, but the boy side, they like half and half. You might catch a stem wearing a wig but dressed like a boy. You might catch a stem low-key still sleeping with men on the side. A stem can get away with that though, because that's just their title. They not a stud, they not a dyke, they're just a stem. They more on the half and half side. That is the difference between a stud, a dyke, and a stem.
See?
I thought you weren't supposed to say dyke. I thought I said dyke one time.
I thought dyke was a bad word too. And then it's like, what happened to Fem? Speaking of Fems, somebody's in the waiting room, Mike.
Somebody's in the waiting room.
Oh, we got
Allegedly, Sexy Mo.
Look at that.
Wow, it's been a minute.
How do I sound, Jay Black?
You sound good. You sound good. Let me see what you look like. Let me see. I ain't seen you in a minute on here.
Listen, and I'm on my iPhone, so don't sue me.
You're good. You're good. We got you for a little bit. I didn't know how to segue when we stem dyke and
I said, I was like, where's he going with this?
And I was about to say, speaking of, and I was like, whoa, can't say
speaking of a dyke.
Then he called me a femme. Like they have their own boxes, Jay Black.
Ain't that what you would be? You a feminine?
No, I am a heterosexual.
But you
female.
would be but if you like girls, you will look like you look, but like girls, like you look like a. All right, you know what I'm talking about.
I don't know.
Well, she's the original
woman.
Because
a good wig and a sweatsuit sound pretty good this morning.
Yeah, I done ran into a few stems. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it at that.
Yeah, the way she broke it down, I was like, or is that the correct thing? He, she. What's her pronoun?
I don't know what she is. I don't know. There's a lot going on. I'm glad. I'm glad I'm out the game. Well, what you been up to? You put a picture up, and and this is the first thing I thought. You did. You put a picture up at the Nas. You went to the Nas concert.
Yes. Yes.
It was funny. I went to it when it was in Philly. Did you lose weight?
I did. I lost about 23. I am on my fitness journey right now. I lost about 23 pounds. But who's counting? But yeah, I'm on my fitness journey trying to get it back.
All right, but
trying to get 95 back.
I'm gonna gas you for a second. This is honest talk right here. You don't want no problems with Mo in any whatever range she's in 5 years ago, 10 years ago. But after 23 pounds, I said, "Oh, she's trying to be a problem. She's trying to be a problem." Yeah, it's about to be
Listen, you know, it's the winter time. What else we gonna do?
God bless you, girl. Go keep it going. 23 pounds is that's a lot. That's a lot going on.
I've been in the gym. You know, it's you know, a lot of people are, you know, pumping the shots, but that's like a temporary thing. And shout out to everybody who's getting their life together, period. Like, period, point blank. Whatever it is, whether you're doing the weight loss thing, whether you done got a new man, leveled up with a new, you know, woman or whatever. Shout out to everybody right now. It's everybody's winning season. Everybody trying to level up.
And don't discredit the people that's doing the shots and the pills. And
no. I said shout out to them. It was just for me.
But it's a shortcut.
Me, I can't. I can't do it, and I'm gonna tell you why. My inner fat bitch will not allow me to just stop at one cheat meal. I like food. I like food. So for me to get the shot and then still be eating chocolate cake and steak and eggs, and it doesn't work for me.
But
so I gotta.
But the beautiful thing about that, Mo, is the Ozempic. It changes your whole mind, and it's the ultimate food suppressant appetite. It's crazy.
I don't know, Mike. I got big back mentality. I don't think that I would be able to handle it.
You would be amazed, but it's good that you're doing it like that. It's good that you're doing it anyway.
I have to. It's a lifestyle change.
Yeah, any way that you guys are doing it, go do it. Because when I was 210 pounds, I'd have been shooting both hips. Like I'd have been like,
listen.
I would have
Trust
been
me, I thought about it. But I was like, you know, I do all of this yo-yo dieting a lot, fasting, you know, all of these different types of things to get to where I want to be. And then, you know, 2 weeks, 3 weeks of eating bad and, you know, fat again.
There she go. There. Whoa.
I know what was wrong.
And shout out to Shout out to the whole experience. You know, when I go to these things, first of all, I was on the internet, I was looking at, you know, the Jeezy, because it's like a growing trend with the symphony, right? Behind hip hop music. Love it, love it, love the whole theme of it all. But I was like, okay, Jeezy had like this whole thing. He had Mass Night one night, where he was. Shout out to him. So okay, I was like, I'm going to the theater. I'm going to the symphony. It has to be dramatic, you know?
Yeah, I see.
You can't just order something off of Amazon last minute and think that you're going to be all right. And lo and behold, lo and behold, I was like, wow, people came in here regular. I'm talking about like Reggie. Okay, I'm thinking it's gonna be like hybrid, you know, real crazy.
It was like that.
It was regular. I mean, people had on. It looked like they just rolled off the bus stop, and some of them walked in there. Some of them were dressed, you know, because you know our people, we bring it out. Some people were dressed, but some people just came in their comfort clothes, which was okay because the whole atmosphere and the vibe within the music hall was just chef's kiss. Chef's kiss.
I went to the one in Philly. There were some people were dressed. Well, I just wore black, so I was good. But you look good, girl.
Well, you can never go wrong with black. You can never bet on black.
She was out in them streets. She was like,
that wasn't a hat, was it? That was just a face thing. That wasn't.
So a hat. No, it's called a fascinator, right? It's called a fascinator.
I'm fascinated.
It's a fascinator. It definitely was a fashion statement. It was custom made for me. It said Illmatic in Swarovski crystals across the face. So, you know, when the stage lights hit it, it's, you know, razzle dazzle, a little extra sauce on it.
Congrats, Mo.
Yes,
you were front row. I was like, dang, you couldn't get no closer.
Yeah, so when you go to these things, Jay Black, you know, just like I do, Mike, if you know, the experience is in the front row. I mean, you get the sound, the acoustics is still great, but just for your favorite artists, you know, there's not many people who I can actually say are my favorite artists. And Nas is at the top of the list. You've always known that. Yeah.
When I went to this is why I liked Nas's show, because they had the orchestra. The orchestra was nice. It was beautiful. It was nice. It was great. It was cultural. I loved it. But when songs came on with the orchestra, it just doesn't hit the same in the beginning, because you're like, oh, that's that song. Oh, they're doing that song. So what I liked about Nas is when the DJ took over and he just went into a flurry of songs.
Yes.
And I said, oh, okay. I felt so uncultured because I was like, the orchestra is nice. So I was like, oh my gosh.
No, the orchestra
it was incredible.
I am such a music person. I love live music. For those who don't know that about me, I really you know, I grew up as a band kid. My father played in a band as well. And so when it comes to just the instruments alone, I can sit there and I can listen and I can break down single out each different instrument. And so just to sit there and listen to one of your favorite hip hop artists in that element.
No, it was dope. I'm saying it was dope, but I was so happy that he realized that some of these songs we just gotta play, and you need that bass. But like it just like the orchestra is incredible. I enjoyed it, but this song hits different when it's
allegedly sexy Mo.
Damn, that just popped on, Mike. My bad. You was rocking with your intro. The Nas popped up on there though. But that was Mo at the show. She couldn't get no closer. Oh, and then he brought AZ out. Okay, I see AZ in a minute.
And that's why
That's what I'm talking about. So
what you
saying, and he came out and he came out again. He came out again, and they did Routine.
Yes.
And then he did Sugar Hill, and that's everybody. It was dope. It was dope.
Yes.
Shout to AZ.
And the fact that both of them are still in performance like range, like you know, a lot of times you bring out artists from the 90s or the 80s, you know, hip hop. It's like,
And they ain't
I
been
liked you
working.
back then, but they ain't been working. They've been eating pizza, cheesesteaks. They, they look all kinds of crazy, but they drinking water.
Yeah, because they ready now, because like Walt Reeder said, our generation is the biggest concert sellers now. Well, when we interviewed Walt Reeder. So when you see a Big Daddy Kane, and Big Daddy Kane's never stopped working. And you see a Rakim and all these cats, and obviously Dougie Fresh never stopped working. But now everybody is like, whoa, there's money to be made. We in these streets, we back on these stages. Dr. Aaron Smith, Sexy Mo's in the building.
I see. What's up, Mo?
Yes. What's up, Fred? How you doing?
I chilling. I thought that lyric Carry On Tradition when Nas said the same thing. He said some pioneers be them crackheads. When they speak, you see missing teeth, silver chains with a silver piece. Niggas your grandfather's age, pants still sagging down their legs, talking about they ain't paid. They hate you ain't paid dues. Yeah, so they knew the lessons and stay healthy. They saw what happened to the others.
They did. It's kind of like your cousin who go like to jail for, a triple fat goose coat back in the 80s, early 90s, and they come home 15, 20 years later and they look like they've been put in a time capsule. Like no lie. Like those who know, right? And so I looked at them. I was like, man, like their skin, just their overall performance, it was chef's kiss.
I just interviewed, saying that what you're saying, Doc. I just interviewed Diggable Planets with Jonesy, and we watched one of their old videos. First of all, they look amazing.
Yes.
Jay would have thrown crazy flags on the play, because I asked the dude, damn, what is his name? The lead, the lead. He's not the lead, but he's the lead. He's the one who actually thought of the his idea was cool like that. And I had to break down. I said, listen, what I'm about to ask you is inappropriate. I'm not going to say pause. What are you doing to your skin? His skin was immaculate. I said, what are you doing? Do you wear a mask when you go to sleep? But these people were so into it. I got another story about Diggable Planets, but I'll let that go. And then I wanted to say what they wore in their video from the 90s, they could wear right now, and they would be right in style. That was what they had on one of the videos. And the dude in the middle, I forget his name already. But I was like, yeah, what is your skin regimen? All right, we got. I did.
Yes.
And he laughed. He was like, "No, I drink water." That's what he said. He said, "I drink water. I drink a lot of water." I said, "No, you put something on your face."
Oh, that's Diggable, Butterfly, and Ladybug.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had a
not Diggable, Doodle. It's Doodle.
It's Doodlebug.
Doodlebug.
He said it's Diggable.
No,
Doodlebug.
I know Ladybug. Ladybug always stood out to me.
So I was having a conversation. I had an intimate moment with Ladybug.
Okay.
Oh, how intimate.
I had so we go take the pictures, and she says, get right here, right? And she got a hand on my back, and it's little, she's like moving the hand. Was
it like the small of your back or the middle of your back?
It was the middle. So she was super sweet. And I almost did the super sweet. So we had like a 10-minute conversation about energy and what she's doing and why. I said, I do have an obsessive, this is why my scrolling on social media is fucking crazy. Like, I got to chill. She's like, nah, I don't do that. The only thing I do is I do fashion, everything like that. And we were talking and chit-chatting, and Jonesy, being the hater that she is, she all the way over there talking to the two dudes. She all the way over there talking to the two dudes. And she want to poke her head. And, hey, she said something to interrupt the flow. But I had every opportunity. I folded. I didn't think about this later. My oldest daughter said, Dad, there's something wrong with you. I had every opportunity for the content. She was waiting for me to ask.
Did you fold like Maya? Because Maya was your biggest fumble.
No, but this one was worse because she was so cool. We were having a conversation about protecting your energy and meditation and my gratitude list that I do in the morning time and all that other stuff. And she was like, we literally in 10 minutes got to.
Yeah, I had a bonding moment.
Yeah, and all I had to do was say, let me get your contact. That's all I had to do.
Don't ever fight the energy in the room. Like when that happens, Mike, you don't fight the energy. You go with the zen, the flow of the energy in the room. You go with it.
Yeah. And
so how old she is now? She gotta be old.
She's beautiful.
Right?
She's in her 50s.
Yeah,
she's beautiful.
She gotta be old. What are you talking
about? No. I'm trying. No. Wait, is she in the 60s or 50s?
Oh, look, yeah, there you go.
No, they was our age when they came out.
Okay.
Is she in her 60s?
Every
She
morning.
was good money. She was good money. I ain't gonna
So
lie.
beautiful.
I reached out in the DM. I said, "What's up?" I just want to say hi.
I do. I see it said Michael Sean follow, and I saw that.
Yeah.
I
definitely found it. I definitely
Not the
found
Zoom
it.
in.
I definitely found it. I was in the DM. I was in the
She's
DM.
52 years
Good
old.
morning.
You can't do it afterwards. Now she might not even remember you.
No, Jonesy,
Yeah.
I did it that day.
But you were supposed to say, yo, I just followed you on IG. Yo, and then did you say, hey, yo, that's me, Mike Sean, had her follow you back? Did you do that exchange right then and there?
You were supposed to do that when she had her hand on your back.
Jonesy interrupted so crazy.
No, don't blame it on Jonesy.
No, because Jonesy knows.
Well, we know how Jonesy do. We do know Jonesy.
I said, Jonesy, you're really protective. And Jonesy was like, you're mine. What are we talking about?
Michael Sean.
What are we talking about? You don't even count like that.
Only IG you need.
I think we were talking about
one
meditation.
follower.
What the fuck?
You don't need to follow nobody else.
Mike always fumbling something. Though.
No, but it was so funny because we was making each other laugh. We was talking. She live in downtown LA, and I was like, "Yo, did you see the ice, or were they lying? Did you see the ice? Did you see?" She said, "I didn't see him. I just heard. I just, I saw like you saw the disgusting situations that's going on and everything." The other one lives in Africa, lives in Frisco.
Wow.
Mike missed him. I did. I certainly was not cool like that.
Even so, you were cool like that. But even more, you could have got the info. Say, yo, I got this other side show, and then I can bring you on. I would love to go.
So that's the next DM.
That was a perfect segue.
It was perfect.
I
ruined everything. I ruined everything, y'all. And then my daughter was like, "What is me right there?" My daughter was like, "What's going on?" I said, Monty, I sent somebody, a woman, a text message that was performing at my comedy show. Innocent. This is my thing. I don't mean anything by this stuff. I'm really not trying to smash. Like, I'm really just having these conversations. And Mo, you could be the witness. I told this before. So I sent this woman at 9 o'clock at night. I feel like I'm worried about waking people up and messing up their schedule, right? At 9 o'clock at night. But I'll still call. But at 10 o'clock, I will only text. Like, I'm not trying to call nobody. So it was 9:30. It was weird. It was halfway in between.
It was weird that you didn't contact. Like, it's weird that you didn't do that exchange there. Like, why are you so hesitant?
But this is how out the game I'm sending text messages that really can get people in trouble. I sent a text message and said, "Are you up?
Are you up?" He sent it to a woman. Are you up at 9:30 at night? Just a random that he has no prior.
And I didn't mean nothing by it.
Okay. So no, you shouldn't have said, "Are you up?" You should have led with, "Hey, this is Mike. I'm following up. I met you on the Jonesy show. Blah 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 blah."
Well, no, not even for her.
But this is a different. This is a different artist that was performing at the comedy show, and I ain't mean nothing by it. I just want to know if she can come to sound check. Let me find out.
So why didn't you just say that?
I don't know.
When Mike's on stage and performing on his microphone, he's different. One-on-one, he turns into the shy Mike. He act like he don't know.
Oh my gosh.
But the thing is, I'm not shy when I'm not trying to smash. I'm very so when I'm not in that zone, I'm just like on some mode when I'm sober. Let's preface all this. When I'm sober.
Well, we all know that.
When I'm sober.
Because we don't want to talk about the other Mike.
Right. We don't want to get into him.
But I realize I can't send these text messages even though I have no intentions. Like, I'm not trying to manipulate you into getting your clothes off and meeting your ovaries. I'm not doing that. I'm really just trying to have a conversation. And I'm in a weird space right now. I'm in a weird space. Because it's not like I don't
maybe you should practice. Like, maybe you should practice on like
celebrities.
Yeah, because maybe that's the common denominator right there. That you fold with celebrities.
No, I think I fold with everybody. I fold with everybody.
She might check her
because
inbox.
Anybody else, you wouldn't care about what time it was. It would be a very impulsive thing.
But I think about that. I think about I don't think about it because I'm not trying. So I don't even know the rules anymore. Like, I don't even.
Well, dating is different now. Yeah, like reaching out to people on some, privacy. Hey, I'm trying to check for you thing is very different.
Let me see if she returned the DM real quick. Let me just
see. That's gonna be the next problem.
But Mike, it's not even 8 o'clock in the morning yet.
Everybody don't check their DMs. Everybody don't check their DMs.
Yeah, she got yeah.
I mean, 75,000 is not a lot, but she probably do get hit up with stupid stuff in the inbox.
Absolutely, she probably got her notifications off and everything.
My shit was corny as hell. I said, just reaching out to say hi. What type of?
No, you didn't. You didn't inbox that.
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
What in the 5th grade? Like
I don't know.
Yes,
You
no,
like
or
me?
maybe.
Yes,
Yes,
no, or
no, or maybe.
maybe.
Yeah, folded note. The note all folded up like origami.
I can't. I tried.
Yes,
We have tried
no,
to
or
help you.
maybe.
We have tried to intervene. We have
You
tried
didn't
to
get
help
this
you.
bad, Mike. You did not get this bad.
I didn't think it could go backwards. I
I'll be at
thought
the
that there was gonna be
job.
some level
And
of
then-
progress.
And then
So
at the end,
Mo, you're a woman. Somebody hit you with that. Hey, I just want to say hi. Like what?
I just met. I said, "It's Mike from Jonesy in
somebody-
the morning." Just reaching out to say hi. It's Mike from Jonesy in the morning.
What do you want? What's she gonna say? Hi
Hey,
back? Like,
say hi back. Say hi back, bitch. No, I'm playing.
No, you're supposed to say, hey, it's Mike Jones. I want to grab you. I want to know if you're free to jump on. I got this other show. I would love to get you on for a couple of minutes. Let me know. Like you're supposed to say something else.
All right, well, that'll be the next one today. I'll do that one today.
That'll be the next one.
It's too late. It's too late.
No, I'm going back. I'm going back in.
It's too late. And I think
you can't
Black
unless
needs
you
to
can
be
delete
your
it.
handler.
Do a show if she's seen it. You can delete it.
Unsend the messages.
Like, no.
I don't think she saw it yet. She ain't seen it yet.
So undelete it. Delete it.
Undelete
You're going to get a
Undelete it.
Well, you know what I mean.
It would
Delete
say scene, right? It would say scene.
It will say.
Unless they
yeah,
did the scroll
but if
down
you-
and start a partial. Unless they did
And
that.
if you
It's already
delete it,
read.
even if I didn't see it and read it yet, if you delete it, it's gonna say
Oh, Mike,
deleted
delete it.
message.
Oh, I'm not
Yes.
gonna delete. I'm not gonna delete. I'm gonna say, oh, what? I'm gonna think of something.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna think of something.
Yo,
Like
poor-
even the young
Ask
boys,
that poor thing. Yeah, it's
the
a
young
poor
boys
thing.
at my job, right? They be like, yo, OG, what happened? I said, what are you talking about?
Oh God.
The lady was spending mad time with you. Like y'all were talking. I said,
Not work.
nothing. Nothing
Oh
happened.
Mike. Oh Mike. I see Rashida shaking her head now.
Yeah,
Oh,
Rashida,
Mike.
it's a shame. Like I just don't know.
He said, "Hi." It's Michael
I
Sean
can't even
Jones.
give
Hi.
any advice because Mike
Hug.
does this all the time. This is your MO. Like this is your thing. This is what you do.
He's the worst.
And you've come across some top tier, like credit worthy.
Oh, see, LaShawn said I would think it's sweet.
She would think you're trying to holler.
Yeah, but I said,
LaShawn.
And Miss Clark said it would make me
It's
smile.
giving friend zone.
it's giving friend zone. The sweet. We say, hey, you sweet.
Yeah,
Oh, he's so
that's
sweet.
the precursor
bless
to the
his
friend
heart.
zone. Bless
Yeah.
his heart.
Now this
That's
is the
person
prior
you call
me.
when you got a flat tire.
This is the prior me. This is the let me tell you about the friend zone with the prior me. I know a lot of guys hate the friend zone. I know a lot of guys you should but I'm gonna tell you, in my prior member, I told you there was 4 different personalities. I'm on 2. I'm improving with empathy and kindness and love and actually listening to people. The one that I'm running from, that number 1 personality, when you put me in the friend zone, chances are I'm going to smash.
Oh God.
I'm just telling you, back in the early 2000s, if you put me in the friend zone,
He's the
I promise
definition of why men and women.
yes,
can't
I'm
be
the
friends.
definition.
Can't be
I'm
friends.
the definition.
We can't be friends.
Mm-mm.
Because
It's
I'm one of them.
sincere.
I'm one of the people that grow on you. Like at a certain point, you go like, God, I really like being around them. And I'm like, yeah, you should. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
women do like funny men. Like so, if a man can make a woman laugh, like you're in there.
Yeah.
You're at least 75%. You can keep her smiling, keep her laughing, keep her upbeat.
They have to
you in
respond
there.
first, Mo. He got to get them
But
to
they-
respond first. But
That part.
Let me
That
say my-
part.
I'm just saying hi. I just want to say hi.
Just say hi.
I would ask.
Yo, K-Day,
All
put
right.
K-Day, put
You
K-Day.
say
back
you're
up.
negative 10.
Mike, your game is negative 10. Let me say K-Day.
Are you special?
From like in 2010, between 2000 and 20, I'll say 10. I'll say 10. I promise you, you'd friend zone me, and before you know it, you'd be giving me wake up calls talking about, don't forget you got to be at so and so. I'm telling you, I know how to make you a part of my system.
But see, that was like 15 years ago.
Yeah, I don't
Mike,
do it.
The
I
dating
don't
game
do it.
has changed now, especially with the whole DMing. Like the dating game has changed, and when you DM a woman, hi.
Oh, look,
Miss
Pastor
Hawkins, I'm going to inbox you, Miss Hawkins. We're going to set
Mike
it up.
still has
We're
a
gonna
fair
have you come
relationship. Y'all
on.
need to bring me on
I
to
think
get to
she
the
got
bottom of it.
Yes, because she's a pastor, I think she got some type of degree or something knowledge in the field of,
Send her the link.
counseling.
She's in
Get to the
theology.
bottom of this.
Yeah, she
And
can
we
break
got
down.
another
I think he is
therapist.
So she
careful
may do premarital
You might be
counseling,
onto
relationship
something.
counseling.
because you sabotage yourself every time. Every time there's a
Absolutely.
potential opportunity, you
Every time.
sabotage yourself.
How she live in LA? Reach down deep and get your confidence back. I'm telling you, it's really not about. I'm just not in the plane. You know, you don't know that you're playing a game like you just warming up, taking shots at the basketball court. You don't know the dude that checks the ball up to you. You think he's just letting you shoot. You don't know he's really trying to get into. You know that they're really trying to get into something. I'm really carefree, and it feels good because I ain't got to worry about nothing.
I need an AI. I need somebody to be at top performance even in practice. And so I don't know, Mike. I don't know about those.
All right, where do we want to go with this? We got Mo here. How long we got you, Mo?
So close.
Oh, Julie, what
She's staying. She's staying.
I told you,
play
I got
her intro again.
comfortable. I got
get some dirt.
comfortable.
Look, we ain't did no entertainment news forever.
Allegedly, Sexy Mo.
Y'all still got that show? Okay.
Let me get Jay Black triggered real quick. So
Shout out to C. Sean.
Let me get. It's weird how Jay Black gets triggered on certain things, and every time I see it now, I just like, oh, he gonna get triggered on this. But it's weird because you would never think. There's a teacher, I think in Chicago, it could be Chicago, who protected a young lady, one of his students. He protected one of his students from one of the young men, and it didn't start off good. It looked like this was going to be bad. So there's a confrontation. There's a young man and a young girl's face, and the teacher intervenes, and it doesn't go well. But then things change. Caught me off guard, so I'll let y'all.
I don't want to tell you. Wait.
He was protecting that young girl. You could tell that teacher watches wrestling because I know that's the $1 million dream.
Wait.
Come here, you ain't gonna breathe for a minute. Come here, you ain't gonna breathe for me. You ain't gonna breathe for me.
He was protecting.
All right, go ahead, Jay Black.
All he had to do was end it with a DDT, and that would have been like a classic. That would have been a classic 80s wrestling move. What?
It's different levels. It's different levels and escalation of things. So generally, I would go with the teacher needs to be able to de-escalate and diffuse, and it doesn't turn physical. In a moment where you're attacking another student and a female student, and I could see him gripping him up to restrain him, to remove him from that. So that's what he was doing. He was Now, I don't know if he needed to go around the throat unless he felt like he was going to lose the fight. If he
I think young man was about to tap out.
Indication.
He's like, I need to make sure I got a good grip, because if I grab him by his chest and he wiggle out and punch me and then I lose, that's going to be even bad. So I think that's why he did that. That was what.
That was a clear indication.
That's a different Jay Black, because Jay, if that was your son who would step to a girl, I
knock one down and step into another. Yeah, he needs his ass restrained. He needs to be good. Now, I don't think you should be choking him out. I think you should be able to, to break it up in a way that is healthy and good for everybody. But I also get
good for everybody. Let me see how healthy and good for everybody.
It's good for the internet.
Yeah.
He was protecting that young girl. You could tell that teacher watches wrestling because I know that's the.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
See, Mike, back in the day. Yeah. Because back in the day in Philly, right? If you were a TSS worker or a behavior specialist and going in and out of these schools, they taught us these passive restraints, right? So we didn't have to put nobody in a headlock or anything like that. All I had to do was get them pressure points right here, and I will walk you right on out the classroom, right?
And wiggle out of that. They could wiggle out of that.
Oh, you can't wiggle out of that. And if you felt like you was bigger than me, then I put a little bit more pressure. You're gonna fold, right? But I think that these kids of today, because now you can't touch them at all. You're supposed to de-escalate, use verbal prompts. You're supposed to use proximity control, all of these nice little words, right? But if you got Bertha Big Back in the 7th grade that looks like she is, a linebacker for the Philadelphia Eagles, I can see why that guy probably, put a nice little chokehold, and I ain't condoning it, because if you choke mine out, I'm coming for you.
He didn't
But
push
I
didn't
think
choke him out, though, did he?
No, he pushed the girl down. It wasn't the teacher.
He
think
pushed the teacher down. He pushed the teacher
yeah, but
down.
I'm saying
was
that
the
the
girl.
little, I could see
Here
why
we
the
go.
chokehold on the neck was there.
Let me play
I
this
agree
because
with Jay Black about thinking they're
The
gonna lose
girl
the fight.
got a face mask on that he
No.
knocked down.
No, he
And then,
knocked
and
the
then he stepped to
teacher
the other
down.
girl.
He knocked the teacher down right there. That's the teacher.
Oh, that is the teacher. Okay.
Oh, he didn't choke. He didn't choke.
I thought I need to see more.
He was protecting that young girl.
I need to see more.
No, he was protecting himself.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, that wasn't. I need to see more.
You a threat to me. You a threat to Dan. You're dangerous.
But it all
addicted to
started
everybody.
because he tried to get in between the young man and the girl, and after he pushed the teacher down, he walked back towards the girl. So we can't avoid that. Yeah, she was the reason why this whole confrontation started.
They don't pay enough. I'm sorry. I feel like they don't pay enough in these schools to get in these tuffles and scuffles with these kids, and they really want the teachers to prevent like these fights from happening.
Well,
how do you do that without getting physically active with them?
Well, Jay believes that he could go into a classroom and he could start from day one and he'd be able to set the tone.
Jay Black, they would eat your ass up.
Yeah, he's never been in a classroom, but he believes.
No, what we not gonna do? That's what we not gonna do.
Yeah, but when you do that, and then you got the girl in the back talking about you not my mother. What you mean? What I'm not going to do? Yeah, when that happened, then what you gonna do, Jay? What you doing?
I'm gonna respond in a way that she's gonna understand.
Well, these are the kids that the kids that Jay Black is going to help. These are the kids and what they're doing after school and before school when they're attacking a mom and her kids. These are the kids that you're talking about. That
a brutal attack on a mother and her children near a South Side school. This happened yesterday afternoon near 106th and Bensley. That's right down the street from Orville T. Bright Elementary School. Video shared tens of thousands of times on Facebook shows this attack, and you can see that woman being punched and eventually falling to the ground, and that's when the assault turns even more violent. We've frozen the video here because it's too graphic after this point. We've also blurred the faces of the people involved because they're minors and no charges have been filed. Police say the woman and a 9-year-old boy went to the hospital in serious condition. Word of the attack spread quickly on social media and led to a big crowd gathering outside the school this morning demanding answers and justice. We've reached out to CPS for comments on this.
Now, these are the young people that Jay Black believes that he could just go into a classroom and lay down the law without having to cross any lines, just using prompts and your words to be able. These are the kids that were beating parents up outside, and then you got to get them in your 11th grade classroom and try and figure out when they say no, they're not going to put their feet off the desk, how you're going to make that happen. Or when they decide that they're not going to stop disrupting the class and you tell them to leave and they say no, I'm not leaving.
Oh, they're gonna say say more than no. They're gonna say more than no.
They're gonna say fuck you. You ain't doing shit.
Kid,
you ain't doing nothing.
Right.
And
they're gonna get active on you.
What was the one person? There was a comment that said something about me. What was the comment? I put that. What was the comment? I think somebody
said about you.
Oh, and real quick sidebar. Mike, that is so hilarious. I was just thinking about the show when he made that statement. Yes, he's made that statement multiple times. He's made that statement multiple times that it's the teacher's fault for having to get aggressive, and that the reason is that they didn't set the standard from the beginning.
Setting the standard. But see, setting the standard starts at home. If you ain't listening to your mama, how you gonna listen to somebody else? The teacher?
Boy.
How you gonna listen to Jay Black?
Shamar looking ass.
Look, Shamar looking ass.
Come here. What you want, Shamar?
She's trying to walk with her 2 little kids.
Shamar,
they beat the wig off her too. They beat her down. They wanted to beat up her kid.
And his boys involved too.
Look at them boy.
Talking about her ashy ankle.
Shamar looking ass.
And then the one kid punches her little kid in the head. He just punched him.
Hey, don't touch my brother.
Slow.
Don't touch my brother.
Don't touch my brother.
Look at them bitches, bad crackhead.
But when I was watching, I'm like, why she ain't fighting back? Why she ain't knock these little kids out? The lady Q said she got sickle cell. She ain't got no strength. She's sickly. They kicking her, they roll on her, then they stomp her.
All right, we're done. We ain't gotta watch this.
All right.
But you can take it off. You can take it off.
And the reality of it all, though, Mike, is that what they're doing is a crime.
Oh yeah, there's assault. Yeah, they beat her down.
No, what and I agree with what you're saying, but this is what infuriates me. This is why I'm not gonna get into it with Jay. He literally downgrades it, and then when teachers lose it, he then attacks the teachers and say they need to do better.
Because the authority is the teacher. It's the higher level of expectation.
Can I finish?
Go ahead.
You put these people in impossible situations to deal with kids who have no respect, and then you put the onus on the teachers when these kids are coming from an environment that they have nothing to do with. And then you critique the teachers with dealing with something, and then you have the nerve to say that you could do it.
Social media,
but that's page. Yeah, if you go back to the last comment, talking about people think that teachers are superhuman, and they do. Anybody who work with kids know, it takes the patience of Job to deal with somebody else's kids, let alone somebody else's disrespectful kids. And they get subpar pay. So you want me to be superhuman, but you paying me subpar. And anytime something go down, I'm not supposed to protect myself. I'm not supposed to make sure that everybody in my classroom is safe from your kid that you sent to school that's off the chain. It's crazy.
I feel bad, and listen.
I don't. Chokeholds for everybody.
You get a chokehold. You get a
chokehold. Oh, y'all get a chokehold.
Auntie outside said only in the hood this ain't happening in Cinnamon. No, they come and shoot the school up.
I'm about to say the same thing. Yeah, they coming different. They don't
I don't
fight.
know. Was that mom pregnant? I thought she just had a little pouch. The food paw.
I know she definitely kids that age though, like,
but we do know it's a buildup though, right, Mo? That didn't happen day one. There was things that happened prior that wasn't addressed properly that led to that.
Sound like bullying
as
to
a
me.
buildup. No, that's a buildup. There's some parent-teacher conference, something that's been going on in school prior that wasn't addressed and kept going on, and no parent put their foot down. The teachers allowed it, the school allowed it, the parent allowed it. So now she's walking home with it. It's a buildup. Trust and believe, because
also now you're saying that girl should have had, the woman in the video should have had a parent-teacher conference to avoid what happened after school walking home. That's
because that wasn't the first time that happened. They've been bullying her son for a minute. Clearly.
Got it. And
clearly that wasn't the first day.
But you do know you don't know if there wasn't a parent-teacher conference. Because I was at many parent-teacher conferences over there that they wouldn't give me the parent. They wouldn't put me in the same.
Oh yeah, no, they don't do that. They don't do that.
And I went to multiple parent-teacher conferences. I spoke to the board until I said, well.
So did the other parent get involved? And was it the other parent?
They won't tell me. In the school system, they won't tell you. They just claim that they're going to talk to the other parent. Yes. So my recourse is
what happened with your follow-up? Did you demand a follow-up from the school?
We literally had 4 or 5. We literally talked to guidance counselors. We talked to vice principals. I went to the office, and you know what it all came down to? Monty having to punch a bitch in the face outside the school bus.
And Monty knows the name. You can go to the parent's house. It's easy to find out where a person lives.
Dude,
they're going to know that this person, this kid
you
right
do
here.
Know, you do know it's illegal for me to find.
Other stuff.
You do know it's illegal for me to find out and show up at your house.
No, it's not illegal for me to knock on your door.
Yes.
It is not illegal for me to knock on your door. Stop it.
Okay.
Stop.
Once they tell me
children involved.
Once they tell me stop. Once they tell me to get off their property, what do I have to do?
At that point, they know they're going to want to know what's going on.
Okay, so now what you're saying?
I know where you live.
What you're saying? So what you're saying? So what you're saying now is I have to get into a. So what you're saying now is I have to go and have a confrontation with the parent, right? So now we're outside the bounds of doing the right thing. Now we're outside the total bounds of what you've been saying.
On the door. You're trying to handle like an adult at that point. You're trying to exhaust all your legal proper actions.
And Jay, and what happens next when they say we don't care?
Now, if they say they want all the smoke, then it's on you. Now,
okay, so what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Now, that's what we have to figure out that next step.
Okay, so that's not going to be legal. That's not going to be legal.
Well, I don't know what the next steps are. No, but I doubt two rational parents having a conversation about their badass kids.
Most of the time,
investigating a brutal attack on a mother and her children near a Southside school.
Parents do you think you're going to the house? What rational parents are going to be in
to the ground? And that's when the assault turns even more violent. We've frozen the video here because it's too graphic after this point. We've also blurred the faces of the people involved. Because
please tell me what parents you think you're going to meet when you get there.
They look like they was raised by a pack of wolves. I'm sorry. Like, if you honestly think that
she's a woman by herself.
So it's gonna go back to where's the father at? It's gonna go back to that. Where's the dad at in the life? It's gonna go back to that's the root of it all. So somebody, but I feel in my heart of hearts that those kids that had the problem with her child, it was never a knock at the door.
First of all, you don't know that, and guess what? If that little lady knocks on somebody's door, the chances are she's going to catch a bigger L than what she caught when she was there up against the gate.
And these days, you don't go knocking on people's door talking about confrontation.
No, I'm telling you right now, if your son Gabe has some issues with Kate and I couldn't figure out what's going on through the school, and I knew your name was Sexy Mo, I'm finding your house and I'm coming knocking on your door.
You bringing your gun
on my door?
You bringing your gun or you going without your gun?
It's always on my hip.
Thank you. So now we're taking it. Now we're going to
take it.
It's concealed. It's not. No, I'm not going there with the intentions of.
My thing is
going there to intimidate. So everybody doing all that.
My question is, do you think you're the only one with a gun?
My protection.
Do you think you're the only one
making them? I know they ain't stop making them after mine.
Okay, because I got 2 hammers in here.
Yeah, and but I'm not coming here on that energy. I'm coming there.
On my door. You want the key?
Doc, you got the rational mind. If a rational person came out and your no, meaning he could be the neutral. He could be the neutral. No, in this scenario, your kid is your son is wilding out at school.
Doc is knocking on somebody's door. Doc is knocking on somebody's door.
But he's not coming there with the rah-rah first. He's coming there to try to have a dialogue.
First of all, Jay Black, if somebody punches your kid in the face, you are coming with the rah-rah. Stop making believe. Your attitude when you get in the car, you are lying right now. You are lying.
It's already escalated after you punched my child in the face. The escalation is already there.
You start at the beginning.
The escalation is there though.
As soon as the verbal bullying or the whatever, as soon as the initial problems, you have to jump right on it.
You know what the problem is, Jay? You know what the problem is, and I hate to say this because I was in the same situation. At least I thought. You're dealing with a white school in a white suburb.
I had my daughters was in the hood. And I went up there and I made her whoop the boy behind in front of me. I said, "You better not swing back."
Escalation.
Escalation.
No. But it was a buildup. She told me what happened, and the school didn't do nothing. So then I went there, but it was a boy. Is a difference. And then his parents came to the crib, and then I walked back around at their crib. They happened to live around the corner from me. So yeah, we had it could have went there. But they realized their child was wrong, even though I let my daughter beat his ass in front of the whole school, and he got clown, and he was super, like it was embarrassing for him.
And see what you had to do. See what you had to do. You want her to do that.
Hood. So now in the suburbs, so it's a different energy. Obviously,
what I'm saying is, you just gave a prime example of what that lady is not capable of doing. And the teacher,
helping, going to step in.
Jay,
if the school's not doing that,
while somebody beat a kid's ass,
in front of everybody, and he couldn't swing back. She was going all upside and said after school dismissed.
And she's not built.
I wanted all the smoke.
And Jay,
smoking like a proud.
Did you came with the rah-rah? Oh, you came with the rah-rah.
I did, and I ain't had nothing on my hip.
Yeah. But my thing is, she's not built. But she not built. This lady's not built to do that, and that's the situation she's in.
I'm just saying, protect your kids and just be smart.
Well, speaking of protecting kids, there's another thing that is now is disturbing. Is people actually supporting pedophiles and actually questioning.
Say what now?
What really is wrong What is really wrong? What I don't understand what exactly what was wrong with the Epstein.
Call yourself a journalist if you're not.
Not this one. Not this one. My bad. I'll get it for y'all.
You get your take later, Doc. They wanted to hear what you had to say, Miss Clark.
Oh, we'll definitely get your take. With
but you got to do what you got to do. Ash, you got a baby on the way.
Here it goes.
Your baby needs you.
Just watch this. Watch this question. There it goes.
But you're right, and he's on the list and all the things, and you're right about all the accusations you've been making. Why is it wrong that he did those things?
Are you asking me why it's wrong to rape children?
Yeah, I need you to tell me why it is wrong in your eyes
to rape children.
To do that. Yes. Do you need me to repeat it? Can you not hear me? Do you have too many cocks in your ears, or what's up? Why is it wrong? Is that too hard of a question?
Right. It's happening. It's actually happening.
Why don't you actually answer the question?
It's actually happening.
No, because I asked the question. Why are you?
I didn't think this one would happen. You know, we see it often. They'll say that something's wrong, and then Trump will do it, and then they'll defend it. Did that with J6. Did that with the J6 pardons. Did that with the Medicaid cuts. Did that with the SNAP cuts. Just didn't think they'd do it with child rape.
Obfuscating. Let's just get to the fucking point, bro.
I just didn't think they'd do it with child rape.
And there are people who are actually saying when this happened 100 years ago wasn't a big deal. Literally. And let me see if I can find a video of the guy saying 40-year-old with a 15-year-old happens now, it's horrible. But when it was done 100 years ago, it wasn't a big deal. Supporter, what's wrong with this? Let me see if this is the one. Let me see if this is the one right here.
Right, and he's on the list and all.
No, I'm sorry. But y'all, I'm gonna get the clip for you because this is not an isolated situation. This is not just one or two people. Here it is. This is a 40-year-old sleeping with a 15-year-old. This is
guy sleeps with a 15-year-old girl. Terrible, right? Rewind 200 years. 40-year-old guy sleeps with a 15-year-old girl. 100% normal, right? How is it trauma now and not trauma then? So if it's traumatic in one instance and not traumatic in another, then it means that we can basically change the cultural narrative that we're ascribing to our context and make it not traumatic, which means it didn't matter. Which means the only thing that matters is that you chose to make it meaningful. Guys.
There's a ton of them.
What's next? Normalizing slavery? Normalizing enslaved people?
And Doc, I'll let you get to, you can speak on both points. You can speak on this and then talk about what you want to talk about. They want to hear your opinion on it, but I'll go to you first because you didn't get to talk on the last situation.
You talking about the school thing?
Yeah, but you can talk on this one first, whichever order you want to talk about.
Oh no, the only thing that I would say is for the punch in the face, I would have to ask my son what happened.
Mm-hmm.
He might have been the problem. If something happened to my daughter, I'm rah-rah. If somebody punched my son in the face, maybe after, but at some point, I'm going to look at my son in private and be like, what happened? Because I know there's a possibility, because I know I could talk, that he might have been like really talking, and somebody might say, you know what? I'm tired of this. And somebody might have popped him in a way that I would probably warn him about before he even got to school. Like, if you keep talking like that, somebody's going to punch you in the face one day. So I would protect my son, but I wouldn't come all crazy because I wouldn't want nobody to pull out no tape on me while I'm acting crazy and be like, look what your son was saying. And somebody say, that's why your mother died. And I pulled the plug out. He could have been talking so reckless. I'd be like, oh, he deserved to get punched in his face. And then I would have had to, look crazy and apologize, and after the fight, pick him up and shake the dad's hand. So no, that's the only thing I thought that was different for me. If somebody punched my son in the face, I wouldn't just jump out the window. I'd be like, what happened? Just let me know. Like, if somebody's bullying you, that's different. But I know just from who I am that my son has the ability to make somebody lose it if he really wanted to go in. And now with the gamers, you know, they talk to 40-year-old men, you know, which leads into the next topic. But when they're talking crazy, they're talking crazy to adults. So this kid's talking about, hey, you little dumb N-word, blah, blah, blah. Go back to slavery. You know what they say? That's why your wife is effing the mailman, blah, blah. Like, that's how they be talking on these games. Like, and the women be getting harassed. It's not positive. It's a lot of times criminal. But in terms of thick skin, if you want to be a gamer, and my son been doing this for like 7 years and he's 13, he's heard it all. So at this point, when he talks to an adult, they're not even expecting the type of cut through everything and hurt your pride and ruin your life and self-esteem type of talk that these people go through every day. So he's not fazed by it. You talk to my son and call him all kind of names, he can be like, whatever, he gonna go right back at you. And you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, like I can't believe a child said that to me. Like, so I could see a child in this era saying something that another child or even an adult might want to put hands on them. So I would protect them. I would fight, but I would not be all, who touched my kid? You know, I'd be like, yo, he can talk, man.
And I will. Somebody said, Jay Black, back on this topic, and then we'll move on to what we're talking about. Why didn't you call the authorities then? In your situation, why didn't you call the cops?
You just said I was in the hood, right? I was in 5th and Alany. We're not calling the cops like that. You handle that.
The cops would have came and shot everybody.
Yeah, like we're not doing that. All I know is the little boy in school hit her, and she called me crying, and I ran up to that school, and the school let out. Yes, I watched him beat that boy. Yes, and I said, you better not swing back.
And if their parents would have been, if their parents would have been involved, they could have charged you.
Yeah, they came to my house because he went home and said what he said, and then they came, and I said, yes, I did that, and he shouldn't have put his hands on my daughter. And the dude with the mom and all, they was like, well, yeah, you should come to us first, and I said, well, he shouldn't have put his hands, and it was whatever.
Also, you didn't go to the parents first.
No, because it just happened. Your daughter called you crying, said some little nigga hit her.
Oh, but you told, so you missed something in the process, like you said, the woman. The woman did. You missed something in the process.
It wasn't a buildup of him slowly.
But they had to be something before that. Remember, they had to be something before that. They had to be something that
happened. It turned in physical. It might have. It wasn't bullying. It could have just been a little boy liking her. Who knows? I don't remember exactly, but I know little.
I'm just going by your process. I'm going by your process. You missed something because this was a process that started earlier.
No.
So
that was the first time I heard of it. That was the first time I heard of it.
That's a shame, though. If he liked her and didn't know how to express it, now he getting beat up, and the dad is cheering it on. He's like, "Oh, I just had a crush on you." So
but I'm just amazed. I'm just amazed because Jay just critiqued the woman for missing things that happened.
Yes, they were walking home harassing her kid.
No. You said before. No, you said there was a buildup before that they was bullying.
It had to be. That wasn't the first time.
Okay, so then you missed the bullying before that.
No, boys and girls at that teenage age, whatever. That was was it middle school? It was middle school.
Oh,
yeah, it was the middle school.
Okay, it was middle school. So you didn't miss. There was something that started. There was something. There was name calling that started before this.
Maybe, but no. What I say I missed is the kid telling the mom. Now, if the kid never told the mom nothing, that was the first time the mom would have been shocked. Like, yo, why y'all? She'd have been confused. She knew what was going on. She knew. So that's how I knew it had to be a buildup. Yes.
How did she know what was going on?
The kid had to say, "Mom, such and such, and I'm doing something." Like he had to say something to her because she wasn't shocked by them walking behind her.
Okay, so then why is that progress not the same in your situation? That you just reacted, and did you ask your daughter, well, what's been going on?
That little boy was 8 or 9 getting bullied by 12 little older ones. My daughter was 11, 12, or 13. That's different ages.
Making Kelly now? You making Kelly now?
No, what I'm saying is elementary school versus middle school is different energy in elementary school drama versus middle school drama.
I got it.
Good one.
And your daughter mommy call you crying, talking about some little boy hit her.
So did you say, well, when did this start? What happened? Do we? Okay.
No, what I said was, I'm pulling up in 3, 2, 1 is what I said.
Okay, so but you just criticized the woman for not taking precautions and finding out doing something when it started. You skipped that, and you skipped that whole thing, and you didn't even ask the questions if maybe your daughter had done something.
I know she didn't hit
when
him.
did this start?
I know when you get physical, you could talk all the talk. When Doc talking about his son talking slick, that's the difference. I could talk slick. She could talk slick all she wants. Just put her hands. When you put hands, everything changes when you.
No, I just want to remember that the things change when you're included. Like the process changed when you're included. The process changed when you're included.
The process changed when my daughter called me crying, saying some little nigga.
Obviously, and the process.
She's doubting your statistics. She said, "But is Fifth and Alany really the hood?"
Oh, where that school was at? Yes, that one. But bro, now, yeah, that is.
All right, now Doc, what?
I had to move him out of North Philly, Germany. I moved a little further up, but yeah, Fifth and Alany, one number of black kids is wilding out. That's all our people.
So with the clips I just played you, Doc, and then I'll go to Mo, our therapist, also our resident therapist. Doc, I'll go to you first on your feelings on when you see people now basically saying, well, what's wrong with it? Explain to me what's wrong with it. And the other person saying 200 years ago, if you rewind 200 years, this wasn't trauma. So now we've created this to be trauma. So I'll let you speak on that.
I would say white folks crazy.
Go ahead.
I hear a lot of these stories in other cultures the same way. You know, so it seems like, you know, if you look at Greek culture versus African culture versus, you know, I'm not saying nothing ever happens and there's no monsters in the community, but the predominant expression of love in ancient Greece was pederasty, like a young man and a young boy and an older man. Like there's a portrait called the rape of or the abduction of Ganymede, which is when Zeus admired the young boy so much for being so beautiful that he basically bribed the father and said, I could give you all these gifts, spiritual gifts, and make him immortal, and basically made the boy a bottle service, a cupbearer, they called it back in the day. So Zeus became a bird, God became a bird and went and swooped down this little boy because he thought he was so fine and bribed the dad and kept him for himself. And then they have, you know, if you Google it, there's all these portraits of famous artists and sculptures, the rape or the abduction of Ganymede and the dragons, all that stuff with the boys and the fountains that you see, the fountains with the whole that ain't us. That ain't us. That ain't us. That's other people who think that's okay and that's normal and that's the dominant. Now, is somebody off in every culture? Yes, but all that celebrating it and making it the thing and not wanting to be around women and not wanting women, like to leave your wife in the bed and leave your kids unprotected to go burn a cross with your boys. That's suspect in today's language. If I'm laying with a woman and I say, yo, I got to go, I'm about to hang out with my boys. She's like 3 a.m. Yeah, we go horse riding and, you know, we try to scare black folk. Because you gay? Like, who you leaving all this? What's going on? But they have a tendency and a culture of wanting to be around men and leave their women and then wanting to be around young men and then just... I don't know, man. People talk about even in sports, all these initiations and all these little. I saw recently in the football thing, they said they sodomized some boy with a broomstick. Now it's normal for people to do these hazing rituals and these sports events and all this stuff. Go to Africa. Go to Africa. Go to Jamaica. Go and ask, do y'all get down like this? It would cut your head off. Go to Saudi Arabia. Go to other places and be like, do y'all let people do this? They'd be like, this ain't us. This is when they came. They came and started doing this. We was men on women. I'll leave it there.
When you say the sports initiations and things that go on, just Google Michael Parsons and Google what he did at Penn State and what he got away with, and you might look at him a little bit differently. That if he would have done that to a woman, he would have been locked up, in my opinion. But you know, whatever. Mo, if you want a final comment, if you want on what the video we just saw.
First of all, you know, I'm a big fan of his because I love how young he is and how he eats every time when someone comes and he eats them up with the facts.
Talking
But
about
when
the
it comes
podcast,
to and so, but when you're talking about pedophilia and the history, just even starting here on American soil, and through the centuries and through the decades rather of hiding and not doing it in plain sight, right? Being generational secrets in families. Where in any, whether it's for a boy or for a girl, where in any of that is it okay to violate a child?
I don't know.
I mean, swipe the politics off the floor. When we look at children, we look at them as vulnerable human beings, right? We look at them as, from a parental side, you look at your child like you have to protect your child, no matter boy, girl, white, black, whatever. So for me, I think that it's a much deeper level when you're talking about peeling back the layers of why someone would even say, no matter what their political affiliation is, why somebody would say that pedophilia is okay on any level. But thank you for that history lesson, Doc.
Yeah, and he said child rape, like even the issue of consent. He wasn't even talking about an arrangement or a cultural norm.
Well, there is no consent.
Yeah,
right?
Two adults. Yeah, two adults. If somebody's not consenting, why would you ask somebody why that's not okay? He said child rape more than once. Like he's talking about somebody being attacked, not a consensual relationship in any regard. There's no way to confuse that. And the guy was still like, yeah, why is that wrong?
But see, I go ahead.
No, and the normalization of this is so diabolical. And I said before on Jones's show, I said, even the fact that they repeatedly tell us these allegations on what went on Epstein Island, we are desensitized to it. We hear it so much that it's now just a casual statement. This is what happened. Teenage boys and girls were taken to an island. They were used for sex and whatever else they did to them. We've become so normalized that we're like, well, we'll just wait till the files get released.
Right.
Except for that part about Trump blowing Bubba. Whoever Bubba is, Donica Lewinsky.
Yeah. Who knew Monica and him had so much in common? Yeah.
And I was talking bad about his little mouth, but somebody must like it.
What that mouth do?
But the
You got a nasty mouth. You just nasty.
Do my dance. That dance looking different now.
Yeah.
That dance is like this. That dance is like that dance is different now.
But did you see
over here? You got
Did you see the outrage? Did you see how everybody was like, "Oh my God, that's disgusting"? And to me, that's the least disgusting part of it,
right?
Because they were consensual.
Right. When you take a deep dive in it gets nastier. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I don't like changing the wording. And I used to get on stage. I said, I don't do the whole this person was fondled. I say what happened when they were doing the Penn State. I forget the defensive coordinator's name. Sandusky. I wasn't mincing the words. I'm not going to say sexual assault. I'm not going to say fondling because y'all say, well, that's the proper way to say it. You don't like the way I'm saying it because it makes you uncomfortable, and that's exactly why I'm saying it, because you should be disgusted by it. And you should be disgusted by the words, by it, and the description of it. That's my mom on the side, y'all. It's popped in. They can see.
She don't care.
They can see.
Checking on her Miguelito.
Right. Oh, Miguelito. I'm sorry.
And that even got normalized at Penn State when I had actual people say all the kids shouldn't be hurt, meaning that they shouldn't do the death penalty because they shouldn't hurt the 18, 19, and 20-year-olds. That's what they said. They shouldn't all be punished for something that Sandusky did. And the same way that podcaster looked when the guy asked him the question, that's when I stopped the conversation. I'm like, because if that's the case, we can use that in every situation. There'll never be a death penalty for a college football team.
I think sometimes there's a time where somebody says something so unbelievable and so earth-shattering that you just, in that moment, just say, you know what, I think I've given up on humanity. Like when I really thought that nobody could go any lower, here you are. And that's what I think happened in that moment, because he's never at loss for words. Yeah. He's never at loss for words. He's never at loss for a comeback. But you got to reach deep down to find any type of intelligent response to that, because there is none.
There is none. And another person who said something that I had no response to. If you didn't hear, Nicki Minaj is now part of a movement to save Christians' right to practice Christianity in Nigeria. I was just confused. I don't even know how Nikki got connected with that. I don't even know. But
she's trying to get her husband apart, I heard. But go ahead.
Yeah, and I guess this was
or her brother.
one of my favorite and unfavorite people at the same time. I like Amanda Seales. I agree with some stuff she says that I don't agree with, but that just goes with being on social media all the time. But this is what Amanda Seales had to do with Nicki, had to say about Nicki Minaj, and then I'll play with Nicki made her speech.
Nicki Minaj working with Trump admin on plight of Christians in Nigeria. Either she's getting a check, or she was MAGA the whole time, or she's genuinely thinks that she's doing something good, which, by the way, is why y'all need to have people around you that know more than you. And by y'all, I don't just mean celebrities. Everybody. Everybody should have people around them that they can consult with, that think differently than you, that hold you in a place of values. Just so you understand what's happening here with the plight of Christians in Nigeria, there is a plight of Christians in Nigeria. However, the U.S., what does that have to do with the United States?
With the United States.
The United States, Nicki Minaj is using this as a ploy, as a proxy, to find their way into Nigeria so that they can then find their way into the Sahel states of Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, who, as you know, are coming together to begin a process of Pan-Africanism on the continent. They are taking back their resources from France. They are saying we are going to build our own infrastructures. This undermines the global empire's goal, and so they have to try and shut it down. Now, we saw earlier this year with AFRICOM and that cone, that general who tried to say, oh, you know, they got some problems going down in Burkina Faso. They're continuing to try to make this happen the same way that they're making fetch happen in Venezuela right now. When do we stop allowing ourselves to be used? Is using this as a ploy.
So,
Well,
this is Nicki.
Thank you, Ambassador Waltz, for this invitation. It is an honor to stand on this stage with you and the other distinguished speakers here today to shine a spotlight on the deadly threat faced by thousands of Christians in Nigeria. I would like to thank President Trump for prioritizing this issue and for his leadership on the global stage and calling for urgent action to defend Christians in Nigeria, to combat extremism, and to bring a stop to violence against those who simply want to exercise their natural right to freedom of religion or belief. I stand here as a proud New Yorker with a deep sense of gratitude that we live in a country where we can freely and safely worship God regardless of one's creed, background, or politics.
Nikki.
Whoever wants to go first can go ahead.
I mean, there's so many layers to this. I mean, I don't even know where to begin. I will say, for you to, as a woman, take the race off the table. As a woman, for her to say that she stands with Donald Trump on anything, when if you take a look back a couple of months ago, he was still on this stronghold on our bodies. Take religion, we're talking about take religion and put that to the side. Just as a human being, as a woman, I don't see how any woman could say that they side with Trump on anything that he's doing. There's always a hidden agenda. You know what I mean? Like there's always something. And he just, I'm feeling like Dylan here right now, because watching that over and over, like watching her, I'm like, wow, like you really got up there and said, and by the way, Jay Black, for all intents and purposes, I think that was a pre-written script by
Of course it was.
someone who said, because that big sigh in the beginning, going back to my behavior specialist, I look at body language. She looks stiff, tight, like she doesn't want to say this, but she has to because it's something in it. It's something in the horizon for her. And then what? Why would they pick her of all people?
She's the easiest target. And she's
Why would they pick her of all people? Because I'm sorry, as a Black woman, Nicki Minaj is not the leading authority of any type of thing of substance in my life.
Yeah.
So why would they pick her as to be this ambassador, this ally to Trump on this issue?
I'm just added. I'm writing down the compromise list. I'm writing down
so many. Yeah, there's so many questions.
Well, if she need a green card, that Ash was saying, her brother, her husband, like there's a lot of people that could benefit if Trump looks out for her. So I guess that could be an underline for her benefit.
In it for her, yeah. And there's something in it for her. It has to be something major and life changing for her. She has money, so we know it's not that. It has to be something that her money can't buy.
Okay, so let me add this, then I'm gonna go to Doc. But so far, I got the list of the compromise. Jason Whitlock is historical. Snoop Dogg, Stephen A. Smith, and I got Nikki. Who am I missing?
You can add Nelly on there. I still ain't got over Nelly. You
can add Nelly on the compromise because I told you everybody's compromised. I tell you that's why movements can't succeed because they know how to compromise those, and people will sacrifice. For the people, they will sacrifice for their personal goals and their personal needs. And Snoop was obvious. He said he got a check and some crypto advice for the inner city. And then he said, are you gonna look at 30 years or 30 minutes? Oh, bitch. Yeah, 30 minutes. It don't take that long for you to basically betray somebody in such a negative way that they can't recover from. It didn't take 30 minutes to kill Malcolm X. It didn't take 30 minutes to kill Martin Luther King. And and they knew when they removed them that they could remove a whole movement. And Jason Whitlock, you're right there on the top. Stephen A. Smith, who is pushing so hard now. Stephen A. Smith is pushing so hard that he is actually affecting his own career. They took Stephen A. Smith off the ESPN
NBA Countdown. I wasn't sure what was the reasons behind it, but I was thinking
calculated. Yes, that was very intentional.
But Doc, now your comments on the Nicki Minaj.
That's what Ox told Buns and Belly. You're too hot right now. You're too hot.
You're too hot.
You're too hot right now. Well, speaking of Malcolm X, I just gave Jay the intro clip. Right, it's less than a minute, but I had to start. Actually, it's only 30 seconds. Brother Malcolm summed it up perfectly. You know, over almost 50 years ago, talking about these Black celebrities. So you got that clip. Yeah. Turn the sound up all the way, brother.
Just told you a little while ago, these leaders that they call leaders, this included Lena Horne, this included Dick Gregory, and this included comedians, comics, trumpet players, baseball players. Show me in the white community where a comedian is a white leader. Show me in the white community where a singer is a white leader, or a dancer or a trumpet player is a white leader. These aren't leaders. These are puppets and clowns that have been set up over the white community and over the Black community by the white community and have been made celebrities and usually say exactly what they know that the white man wants to hear.
I always say nobody can say it better than Malcolm. So I'm just, you're commenting on what's already been told and already been broken down, so shout out to the ancestors and, my gosh. One thing that does need to be talked about is, first of all, if you see somebody is doing everybody dirty and going back on their promises and can't be trusted, we can actually remove almost every aesthetic variable in this equation. Whether you talk about, you could take race out of it and still have the gender. You can have a humanity discussion. This man can't be trusted. He does not honor or reciprocate loyalty. You can look out for him. He'll leave you out to dry. He just called his best friend of almost 20 years a creep and lied about saying he hasn't had contact with him when the emails are saying you were just at Thanksgiving a few years ago and that he was there at Trump Tower during the transition. Like, you're a liar and you do people dirty that rock out with you. Your wife had a suspicious death, right? Falling down the stairs. Then you buried her in your golf course to avoid taxes. And they said she had all these contusions around her stomach. I guess the stairs hit her stomach. And then you're on record, according to Michael Wolff and others, saying when you got Marla Maples pregnant, what if I just have her killed? So you talked about having your side chick killed, but then your wife actually does die suspiciously. Then you bury her. Then you talk about having something in common, sex with your daughter, and wondering if the other daughter is going to have the breast. And like, you're a sleazeball liar. So Nikki, on that tip, forget the politics, forget the whole white, forget what they did for you. If I know in the street you run off on the plug, I'm not giving you a pack. It doesn't matter what I got in it for me. You're not going to get what's in it for you because you're going to get done dirty. The other discussion is these first generation people that Tariq Nasheed and others call tethers when they try to delineate between foundational Black Americans who have 4 Black grandparents and these people from other countries. No offense. If you're from the islands, it's nothing but love. From the continent, nothing but love. But there is a conversation that needs to be had in terms of understanding the true history and loyalty to the collective that the Black Panthers and the Civil Rights Movement and the enslaved Africans and those who built Black towns have a lesson for the world. And we laid our lives on the line so that everybody else can walk right in, because we were fighting for civil rights for Chinese people and Latino people and gay people. And we were the ones who lost our leaders. We were the ones who had our movements infiltrated, right? We were the ones who suffered the most from COINTELPRO and assassinations and everything else, so that everybody else, and white women in particular, can get affirmative action, right? So there's an ungratefulness and a misunderstanding overall. And when people come from Trinidad, no offense, right? Shout out to Nikki and other places, they don't seem to understand the context. So they had these misunderstandings like, oh, you guys must be lazy, or you guys just don't know how to work with them. You don't know how to do it. You just understand how to work with this white person, then you'll get what we get. See, we become engineers and pharmacists. See, we just come in and get loans from the money that we've been putting in these churches and these banks for 50 years that we can never have access to. You're being played and used as a buffer class, and you're getting lied to like a side chick, and all we need to do is get the side chick and the main chick together. But when they tell you don't hang around us because we lazy and don't dress like us because we ghetto and hip-hop is dangerous, and make sure you associate with white people as much as possible. And there's some part of that even when people get into rap and hip-hop, there's still some part of that where they look down on Black Americans or Black American culture, even when they imitate it and make their money from it. So that's a whole separate conversation. But there's also this last part, which is the rejection from Black people and a tantrum being thrown. And that it's best as Kanye West. Kanye West came to us and said, I need help. The fashion houses, I'm going to tell the truth about the Jews. And Noah Sway said, why don't you just do it yourself? I'm not saying Sway was wrong, but Kanye snapped. You don't got the answers, because there was something that Kanye was talking about that nobody understood but Kanye. And Kanye wanted Black people to rally around him and say, oh, we didn't even know you were spending tens of millions of dollars on fashion. We didn't know you were giving information and were trying to do something nobody's ever done before. We didn't respond the way he wanted us to respond. I'm not saying we should have or we shouldn't have, but I know that he didn't get what he wanted from Black people. And like a lot of Black people, especially Black men that try to talk to Black girls and don't have success and end up dating white women for the rest of their life. I've seen it in high school. I've seen Black men try to be Black for 5 or 6 years. And once they see the Black girls ain't feeling them, they don't just leave. They leave with a vengeance, and they leave with a chip on their shoulder, and they leave bitter, and they start hating themselves because they were hated on. And they start hating Black women and Black people as a result. And that's what I think Nicki Minaj was doing, because she was saying, I'm a woman, I'm being treated differently. I'm not getting the respect I deserve as a lyricist. These chicks don't write comparing them to me. These men ain't even telling you that they shined on Monster like me. Like, there was a lot of stuff going on. She was getting blackballed before the Rock Nation stuff came out. Nicki was calling out to Black people for help, and we was like, I don't know, Nicki. And I'm not saying she should have went the route she went, but I know a lot of people, when they get scorned and they get hurt and they get bitter, they snap and they say F everything. I'm gonna go work with the devil if I got to. Kanye at the altar of Trump, and now Nicki's doing it. So I see a lot of hurt, I see a lot of bitterness, and I see a lot of self-hate.
And I forgot Clarence Thomas is on the list.
He's the leader.
He's the leader. I forgot. He's the
leader. He at the top.
Yeah, I got to move him to the top. I'm sorry.
Clarence. He the chair of the list. Okay.
And Van Jones and a few others,
APAC money. That's a creation from Dr. Aaron Smith. APAC money. Got to put Van Jones in there. Van Jones who said Mandani was too aggressive and he was too loud.
But if that's the case, ain't 50 Cent coming at him too?
Yeah, and 50 Cent uses a ploy, but 50 Cent deserves to be on here, but we just don't want to play with him.
Won't be the subject, the target next tweets.
He's relentless.
He's relentless.
He says whatever he wants because he knows. He's like, I can overwhelm anybody who brings up facts. Nobody give a fuck about facts. I can bring up anything. I can say anything.
Once that button is flipped, it don't go off. There's no off button on. There's no expiration date on what 50. Once you activate him, that's it. It's forever, ever, ever, ever.
I don't know what compromise he got going on, but boy, he sure can get away with a lot out in these streets. But hey, yeah, you're right, Jay. He should be on there. You're right.
But it's also the principle where he keeps making all these great shows.
Yeah.
This study's the game. 50 Cent knows if I just keep these Power Universe thing going, y'all ain't gonna hate me for so much and for so long. He understands Black people in a way that he can exploit us effectively.
Effectively.
R. Kelly showed us. You keep the hits coming. Keep the hits coming, and it's hard for Black people to hate you for so long.
Because I'm sorry, my 12 play is still on my playlist.
Somebody better tell Tyler Perry, make a hit, nigga.
Yeah, I think I might put Tyler Perry on it for different reasons. I don't know. Tyler. Yeah.
The allegations?
Oh.
Yeah. Not just the allegations. Just when a man gets in front of everybody at the BET Awards and says, I made millionaires. You ain't make shit. We made you.
I still disagree with you on that.
We made when you start when a person starts saying, like, I have the video. I'm playing the video tomorrow. I have the video of the scam you ran with TD Jakes at a church. I have the video.
That doesn't take away the fact that he did make Black millionaires.
But he only made millionaires. You know why he was able to make millionaires? Because we went to the damn Medea the off-Broadway shows all over the country. We spent the money he sold out all these arenas. When you
what he said, was it a lie what he said, Mike? Or was it facts?
No, it wasn't facts because we made him.
But that doesn't mean he didn't make others.
Yeah, but but once I'm always worried about a person taking credit, knowing that it's these people who are watching me that created me. And now he believes he's the one who makes millionaires.
I don't think he denied.
Tim Scott and Byron Donalds. They both belong on there.
Tim Scott. All right, putting Tim Scott on there.
The Byron dude, with the him and Tim Scott. They repped hard. They didn't get a job, did they? They went hard.
They thought they was gonna be in the cabinet.
They thought he was gonna be in the cabinet. Yeah. No.
Some would say Cory Booker. So,
don't put Cory Booker on
easy.
APAC money.
I'm about to say, APAC money. I showed the tape once of Cory Booker giving the breakdown of how to work with Black people to a Jewish group, and people got mad at me. I said, he's the one saying it. He was basically explaining, he's being like, I'm a Black person whisperer, and this is how you get to the community. And he got a big old check, and I was watching it, and I was disgusted. I'm like,
shout out to his legislative aid, though.
They had to hold a metaphoric gun to Hakeem Jeffries' head to endorse Mandani. Because
that wasn't no endorsement. That ain't no endorsement.
That wasn't endorsement. He said, just send it. Send the email.
That's like Vanilla Ice signing something for Suge Knight.
Send the email.
Just say it wasn't free will. Gun to the head, pen to the paper.
All right. This has been fun. This has been extraordinarily fun.
Oh, wait. Eric Adams. The mayor of New York just went and shout out Netanyahu. He was just in Israel. He just said, I'm your brother.
Yeah.
In the middle of the genocide. Eric Adams was just in Israel with the
Floyd Mayweather too. Floyd Mayweather too.
Yeah, I'm your Floyd. Well, I don't think Floyd shouldn't make the list. I mean, when you have, he does have difficulty reading.
No.
I think that you cannot pick people who are in the special group.
I think he's worrying about taxes. I think
Floyd said, I am your brother for life, Israel. I am your brother for life.
But when people I
don't get the situation.
I don't think that I don't think that that's a fair shake.
No.
I don't think that's a fair shake.
It's definitely. Let me see. Floyd's on there. Floyd he definitely made the list.
He makes endorsing Trump too, though. Floyd didn't just do Israel. Floyd did Trump and Israel.
Yeah, this is Eric. Adams.
And as I finish, I wanted to come back here to Israel and let you know that I serve you as the mayor, but I want to continue to have the title that's more important to me than anything. I'm your brother. Thank you.
He said I served you as the mayor.
Hey, while you're being Mr. Producer for a hot second, get Floyd Mayweather's speech when he said, no.
Doc sent that to me. Doc sent me that. Doc sent that in a private chat.
Go look up Floyd Mayweather's speech while you being producer.
I know he be wilding.
When he come back, this was the most articulate I've ever heard Floyd. Like Floyd was distinguished.
Feminine.
I think they groomed him.
Oh, they absolutely
because I don't think his light bulb burned too bright when it comes to stuff like that. I mean, I think that they groomed him, polished him up a little bit, spit shine, and then threw him out there. I am because I know Jay Black be wilding.
No,
I sent it, Jay. There you go. You got it.
She be busy. She does. Go ahead. Play Floyd. I've never heard him like he was distinguished in this presentation. No, that's not the one. Is that the one? Let me see. Let me see.
Yeah.
And like I said before, I'm not with you guys 10%, 50%. I will always be the voice for the people in Israel. I will always stand behind the country of Israel. The one and only Floyd Money Mayweather in Israel. I will always be here for you guys when you guys don't have a voice.
Don't have a voice.
Yeah.
One more. I got one more, Jay.
You
dumbass nigga. Keep the Floyd going. One more. It's only 30 seconds. One more.
Let's hit another Floyd. I mean, he got hit in the head a lot. Well, actually, he didn't get a lot.
Israel, I wasn't looking for an award. I felt I did what was right. And when you choose your side, you stay on that side. And this is the side that I chose.
That nigga on the list. You dumbass nigga.
I think I put him on the
Angelou said when people show you who they are, he said it clearly.
Right.
I chose the side.
I chose the side.
He moved.
It ain't our side.
No, in
he ain't never say that about the hood. He ain't never say that about black people. I chose my side. I'm 100%. I'm not 10%. I'm with you forever. He never tell black people he's with them for a day.
First time ever in our ratings of sellouts and compromised entertainers and people. Floyd Mayweather's first time he made an entrance. He was at the bottom of the list. He is now moved ahead of Snoop. It's unbelievable. We put him ahead of Snoop and under Jason Whitlock. Floyd, you're always doing great things, Floyd. Shout out to Floyd Money Mayweather. And he even put his name in it. Shout out to him. Go, Floyd. There you go. All right.
That's a slippery slope, though, because Floyd has a lot of money. And with that comes, big responsibility and power. I just hate that they're using these black celebrities who
they always have
on a regular day. You're not using the Lena Horns of the yesteryears. You're using like the bottom of the barrel when it comes to like legitimacy. There was nothing Floyd could say outside of reading my baby the Cat in the Hat. Like, there was nothing he could say that could just sway me to say, you know what he's saying, I'm going to be locked in and tuned into.
But we say that. And if Floyd, listen, this is going to sound crazy. Floyd is at, his earnings surpassed 1.5 billion, which is always misleading. That's his earnings. But they said his estimated worth is between 400 million and 500 million. Floyd got to watch his. I know this sounds crazy, y'all. Floyd got to watch. He got to watch the situation. Remember, Vanna Holyfield went through 350 million. It's I guess we lost Mo.
She dropped out. Yeah,
I was say we told happened to Diddy. They could easily take break $1 billion down in a minute.
Yeah, they can break $1 billion down in a minute. So far, Clarence Thomas, Jason Whitlock, Floyd Mayweather. These are the compromised people who have been compromised.
These are our heroes. That's
our heroes that have been compromised.
These
Clarence Thomas, Jason Whitlock, Floyd Mayweather, Snoop, Nicki Minaj, Stephen A. Smith, Nelly, Van Jones, Tim Scott, Byron Donald. Did I get that correct? Yep. Cory Booker, Eric Adams, and Hakeem Jeffries. Doesn't mean they're not trying to do good things. Just
and I look forward to them having their own wake up call, their Negro wake up call. because when they get rejected, they try to come back home. Even Candace Owens, you know, she's not home, but at least she's not with them no more. So I look forward to all of them getting rejected and getting done dirty, because Diddy gonna be a militant by the time he get out. So I mean, you know, they'll learn. You know, that's why people don't get too excited in the black community when people sell out, because we know it eventually they're gonna turn on you.
They're gonna turn. This has been absolutely incredible. Mo, thank you for joining the show. Thank you, Mo.
How you thinking somebody that's part of the intro for joining? She's on the intro. Like, what are you talking about?
I'm such a guest these days.
That's how this show
gets Legends featuring Sexy Mo sometimes. Like that's
Thank you. It's been splendid. It's been so great talking and meeting you all.
It's wild. It's wild that this is the first guest that we actually had our own intro already ready. We didn't have an intro like that.
Trent said hit him up.
Trent said hit him up.
Yeah, I think you want to do another intro for Mo. I think you want to do another intro. You know, you do.
Oh, I missed y'all too.
Oh, they missed you,
and shout out to Fearless on the intro. You know, that's me.
Yeah, listen. If they only knew, I still got that in the
that's me and Nas, you know.
Wait.
Allegedly, Sexy Mo.
Yeah,
that is.
When Mo was doing radio, she
like Lil Jon.
No, that's what.
Hey, Mo, that's me.
Yeah.
And then I started rapping. I did a whole intro and rap for Mo.
Oh yeah, I think I do.
Bonus beat.
And then Jay Ski. We at the Jay Ski house, right?
Yes.
Shout out to Jay Ski. We went to Jay Ski house.
We went into JC. Yes, Jay Ski studio.
The PD had you playing it like a song.
Yes.
No,
actually, it was written. The whole thing was written. And by Fearless. By Doc.
Y'all were 2 seconds away from getting. Love it. Great show, everybody. K-Day.
And thanks for admitting you knocking on doors too for your kid, K-Day. I caught that. Nice job, K-Day. Rep for your kid. Somebody harassing your kid, that's right. Go knock on their door.
Hey, don't give that advice. They
K-Day, don't go knock on nobody's door.
They already said it. That's what she do. She knock on doors for her. She said she got her kid back. She don't know about y'all.
I'm gonna send an email.
It turned out well for Jay. I ain't mad at what Jay did. I'm just mad that when other people do it, Jay has a problem with it. When other people roll up, when we show videos of people doing the same thing, he gets Mr. Suburban. And then we find out that he went up to the school doing exactly what he criticizes. That's all I'm saying.
Shout out to Lady Q. Woke up.
All right, y'all.
Shout out to the people that just reached out and got It's a Beautiful Day to Be Black shirts. I appreciate it.
Yes, I need to get my shirt.
Yeah, wokeupinspired.com. She got different stuff. I can make my president black again. I just feel like I want my president black again.
I don't know what our president is going to be after this.
He black, he orange. He doodle brown. Doodle brown some days. Makeup.
Key color. All right, y'all. We had Sexy Mo. So y'all had your ovary representation on the show. Every time y'all be like, y'all need a woman on the show. Listen, we be trying to have Mo on the show. Mo,
I will make some more personal appearances. The holidays are amongst us.
There we go. There we go. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that. Understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything in your life, fight for your happiness. Never let anyone or any circumstance take it from you. From Michael Sean, Jay Black, Dr. Aaron Smith, a.k.a. Fearless, Sexy Mo, C. Chung, Amani on Thursdays. Kamari will probably have back on Thursdays. For Woke Up Inspired, Lady Q, go to wokeupinspired.com. Get all the merch, the t-shirts, the mugs, and get it customized. We are gone. Go on.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also